Hello, good morning, children. So, again, welcome back to you all in the class of biology. So, we are here to complete the next portion of that chapter, and your chapter name is that principle of inheritance and variation. Clear? So, as you know, previously in previous period, you have studied about the that why Mendel was selected the pea plant. So again I am going to repeat because of different variation in one species. So about variation I am saying seven type of variation in one single plant, and it is only the short term plant, so that's why he was selected the species, only one species, and that is called P for his experiment. Clear? So here you all are seeing the seven character of one species, and that is P, and P, that botanical name is Pisum sativum. So only one Pisum sativum having that seven characters in each species. So the first character is shape of seed, and then second character is color of seed, in two different color, shape of seed in two different color, round and wrinkle or shrunken. Second character is the seed color, yellow color and green color. Third character is that flower color, violet or red, and second color is white. And then fourth character is pod shape. Pod shape means fruit shape is full and then constricted. Next, pod color, green in color, one in green in color and second in yellow in color. And then third, flower position. So position of flower on plant, first position is axile and second position is terminal. And the length of the plant, height of the plant, seventh last character is height of the plant. So one plant is tallest and second character is dwarf or short plant. Clear? So these are the seven character found in one species, and that single species is pea plant. So that's why he was selected that pea plant for the experiment. And second main thing over there, and that is that pea is the short term plant. So in every year or every 6 months it will give a that breeding. So that's why he was selected that special type of pea, and that experimented in pea plant. Okay. So again you are seeing the all the contrast traits. And now what is trait? One trait, one species having one trait. Clear? So that one species, that P, having seven type of character in single trait. Clear? And what it traits? What is traits? So traits means whenever we are going to study to determine the sex of human being. As you know, the sex of human being. So there will be a two individual, male and female. So I want to show you with the diagram, then you will clear about the what is trait. Okay. So now you can see here the sex determination in human being. One is male and one is female. So male having 46 number of chromosome and female also having 46 number of chromosome. So in 46 number of chromosomes, 22 pair of are called autosome in male, and one pair it is called sex chromosome. And one pair of sex chromosome is having two chromosome, one is X and one is Y. So you can see here in male one chromosome is X and one is called Y. So this is called the single trait. Clear? X is single trait, Y is single trait. Clear? And now same here in female also. Female also having that group of cell, then one cell having 46 number of cell, 46 number of chromosome, and 46 number of chromosome having 22 number pairs of chromosomes are called autosome, and left one pair of chromosome, and that is called sex chromosome. And always girls and females are having in that pair both are similar XX number of chromosome. Clear? So these XX, one X is single trait and second X is also called single trait. That why you can see here, so only one trait is going on in one child, one from male and one from female. Clear everybody? So if that male, you can see the lines combination, if first one is male X combined with first child, and then second line from female, that is combined with X, first X, so that is called one child, X from male and X from female, so that is called daughter. And one X coming from male parent and one X coming from female parent, so they both the XX is called trait. Clear? So one single X is called male trait, and one single X which is coming from female, it is called female trait. Clear? Now clear? So like that, Mendel took the one plant in sexual reproduction always having two trait. In all the sexual reproduction having always two trait, one is coming from the male and one is coming from the female. So he took the for the experiment he took the plant of P, or in that plant of P he is having two type of trees, one, and both are related to one species, and that is P, but different character, with different character. So he was selected one tall plant of P, and he was selected another plant as a parent, and that is the dwarf or short plant. Clear? So that is the two characters combined as a parent. He took two different plant, one is tall, one is short, from the same species, and then species is called P. And after that he will take one pollen grain from one plant, and he took the one female plant from the male. So if he selected male for the pollen grain, so he was selected the female as a female reproductive part, or ovum or ovary or egg cell. Clear? So both the individuals are there together. One plant work as a male character and one plant work as a female character. So after that, cross pollination over there between male and female plant. So what is cross pollination and what is desired pollination? Cross pollination always called the desired pollination. And why it is called desired pollination? So why it is called desired pollination? Because when we are going to select the plant for the pollination, so it is belongs to some special character. So that's why with special character we are going for the cross pollination between two plants, between two individual, between two animals. So these are called desired pollination and cross pollination, and then after cross fertilization also. Clear? So again with the next diagram, in the next diagram I am going to show you what is called the cross pollination and what is called the hybridization. That is also called hybridization. Clear? So here you can see what is hybridization. 2 and 3 names are there. Main word is cross pollination or hybridization. Cross breeding, cross pollination, hybridization, all three are same. And another word is, it is called desired pollination and desired fertilization. Why it is called desired? Because when we are having the need for the particular character in one plant or in one species, then we are going for the cross pollination. Otherwise everywhere there will be a natural things. natural pollination over there in plants and natural fertilization over there in the living species individual. But because he was experimented, and he was experimented single character, all the 7 characters he took, and in the he was studied all the single character in one individual, and he was experimented with the monohybrid cross. And why it is called monohybrid cross? Because one individual with one character and second individual with second different character, and both mono individual are together in desired pollination or desired fertilization. So that's why it is called monohybrid cross. So this is the diagram of monohybrid cross. Clear? So here you can see he took one red or violet color flower, another flower is white in color. Clear? Everybody, you can see one flower is violet or red color, or second flower is white color. So when we are going to desired pollination, so we can cut one flower, we can remove the anther of one flower. We can remove the anther of one flower. So you can see with the scissor, they are going to cut the anther of one plant. So after the cutting the anther, only female part left in the female flower, so there will be no pollination, no self pollination in that flower only. So for the hybridization and cross pollination, first they have to grow the one crop, and they collect the desired pollen grains. So when we are going to cross breed, so one type of species, we can remove all the male part of that species, and in one best same species we can collect the pollen grain. And how we can collect the pollen grain? For this process we can take a small plastic bags, polythene bags, and we can cover the female the genital part of the flower inside that bag. And after that, after pollination and blasting of pollen grains and blasting of anther, the pollen grains the collected all in plastic bag, and these are the desired pollen grains. So after collecting all the pollen grains, we can spread these pollen grains to previous flower where we can cut the anther portion. Clear? So that flower only having female part, because already we cut remove the male portion of that flower. So in that flower only female portion. So we can spread these pollen grain, whatever we have collected from the special breed of that same breed, and then we can spread these pollen grain on this flower. So female portion will pollinated by these pollen grains, not to others. Clear? So that's why it is because our desire and our opinion and our working experience, so that's why it is called cross pollination or desired pollination, because there is no role of any other pollen grain. Whatever pollen grain we have selected, through these pollen grain are useful for the pollination in the flower of that same flower which we can remove the male part of the flower. Clear? So already we have removed the male part of the flower, so that flower pollinated by the desired pollen grains. So that's why it is called hybridization, that's why it is called crossbreed, that's why it is called the desired breed, and it is called main crossbreeding or hybridization. Clear? So here the Mendel did experiment with two flowers, one is red flower, second is white flower, and with cross pollination you can see the diagram. Here you can see one fruit and one generation is come, and that generation is called F1 generation. which will come with desired pollination or crossbreeding or cross pollination, that generation is called F1 generation. Clear? So in that F1 generation you can see the flower which coming in F1 generation. So this is called the monohybrid cross, and this experiment done by the Mendel, and so many time, and he did so many experiment with a single individual for the single character. Clear? So that is called hybridization. Okay.